$18.47.
First and second. Questions from the public? Questions from the board? Full board.
Director LaFauci absent. Director Benson?
Yes.
Director Davis?
Yes.
Director Jansen?
Yes.
Director Harrison?
Yes.
4-0.
Okay.
I do need, I have stuff that needs to be signed, so nobody go anywhere for these things.
Okay. And then director's report. Rick, you're first up.
Well, it's a great rain season, and I'm glad to see water still in the ditches, and I'm trying to get some irrigated, trying to get pruning done as fast as possible, and everything's smooth. And I see a lot of other guys doing the same thing, so. I know there's a lot of leaks and stuff like that to be fixed, so.
Ryan.
Another earthquake yesterday. I don't think we.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm sure tomorrow will show up though.
That's all I have.
Mr. Davis?
Yeah, I echo what Rick says. It's good to see the systems, you know, at capacity, and good to see how many people are using. And it's not good to see those leaks popping up that you thought you fixed once or twice. I don't know which one. So, you know, that just comes with the territory of moving a lot of water. You put the system in stress, so you see it, but you're happy to see as many people as you see in many areas. I know as soon as October started, and even around that, you know, recharge program, when you drive around, you just see the water, you see the ground dark, you know, because it just got a lot of water on it. It's not just dripping, it's just not sprinkled. It's not gone right away, it's sitting there, and it's
Like the old days.
yeah, a lot of flood systems are gonna turn out. That's great. So then the other thing that I was a part of, I went to the Aqua Region 67 water forum that we had in Visalia. I did miss the first part, so I'll let. I thought, you know, this happens every year. It's just, you always feel like you're gonna be okay. Like, oh, I can put that on the calendar. And then that day, you know, a gondola breaks or something, you know, and you're like, you know, so. Anyway, I missed the first part, but the second part came in when the Department of Natural Resources, Wade Crowfoot, was talking, and he sounded pretty optimistic about, you know, pushing for the projects to be put in place and getting management at the local level for a lot of these projects that are going to help for recharge or for, you know, multi-purpose projects being passed that are going to get put in. But he seemed real confident that, you know, they'll get these environmental, you know, restraints kind of lifted a little bit or streamline the process so that agencies or, you know, people who want to put projects in should be able to get moving on faster, be more effective. You can elaborate on that if you just want to read from that. And then just the other discussion, they had Dave Egerton, which is the new executive director. I guess he's been there a year and a half. And so he just usually when he's scheduled to come in,
partner full year.
he just comes in and kind of pats Ag on the back when he comes in. He's just pretty happy to see Ag involved with the Aqua and lets us all know in the room because we're all Ag related in our region 6 and 7, and just lets us know that we have a voice and it's being heard by Aqua. So he does a good job of just encouraging. Hey, we're here for you. We want to hear what Ag needs so we can get what we want for you guys. They did move to a new building. I don't know how. Flyers press, all know this, but Aqua at the state level is moving to a new building, and I think I take from that they're just tired of maybe their old building, the feng
Have
shui.
you ever been?
No, but I've
See
heard
why they
enough
wanted it to a new building.
that it's just a very yeah.
They're not moving that far, I understand, but it's supposed to really increase the neighborhood effort. Yeah.
Right.
And like we all do with some of the policies we've done here at MID is they're looking at hopefully that new building does bring a more broad application of new employees and new staff that we can get. So they just like us, we're always searching for the new and, you know, great staff that's going to make us better. So that's one of their ideas in the new building. Bill Diedrich gave a little discussion up there. You know, he's the chair of the YAC committee, and he was out there just really didn't have a whole lot, I don't think, to to make a point on, but just in general, talking to the group and letting them know that the ag committee is working on different issues and that he encourages everybody to attend the ag committee meetings when they go on, especially at the conferences, and give your 2 cents and try to participate in the discussions of that when they come up. And then, one thing I was listening to there was Sound King Valley Blueprint Group, which was made up of, Johnny Emerald, the Front Water Authority, which I guess is a new guy. Has he been there a year?
Johnny is not, he's been about maybe 6 months.
He's been around a long time.
He's been
Yeah,
around here.
been around a long time. He's new to Friant, but not to the area.
Probably maybe 4 months. Maybe 2, 3 months.
So him and, person I'm not too familiar with, Director of California Water Institute, Thomas Escuela, Fresno State. And then, Casey Kramer, who's with, California City. Actually went to school with him, they went too well back. You know, they gave a discussion about the blueprint, how it's being done, and, you know, what are the benefits and who's all participating to help give this unified voice and this message that we can put to our legislators to help get some funding for the 559 bill. I think we want a more specific, objective that's been outlined so that they can move forward and get, you know, everything to be discussed so that there's no conflict within the group on where the money should go and what projects should be done and who gets more of the benefit and not. They're trying to put together a big blueprint, put it through so that maybe we have a better opportunity to get funding to improve our conveyance systems for them.
The assemblyman in the first panel, there was, 4 assemblymen from the area, 3 Republicans and 1 Democrat. And the one thing I did learn, I didn't know why the bill was 559. That has to do with the area code. That's how dense I am sometimes on things, you know, but.
The forest from the trees.
So that's one thing I learned, you know.
It's like a lot of bills to get you.
Hey, Carl, I even remember when we used to be 209. So.
209. Yeah. That's right. I acted, back and say it's still 209 is the number you gotta get.
Madera.
So, but anyway, and they spent a little time talking about what went into SB 1 and, pros and cons and those good sides that it was vetoed, how the vetoing of it, does make the voluntary agreement and some things in the things in the water world go better. And that both sides were supporting that, of our assemblyman in this area. And so those were the main 2 bills they talked about was SB 1 and the Senate bill, 559. And so but a good turnout, there was a full house in the room we met in. There are about approximately 80, 100 people there. They very efficient, had a quick lunch and so didn't waste a lot of time on lunch and got back to having a meeting. So it just brings the Aqua members in this area together an extra time so people see who is involved and what's going on. We did have a 100 committee that Andrea skipped out on us, you know, our honorable chairman.
Centennial.
Centennial, but that's moving forward and we approved the calendar and everything's going good on that. Basically, most of the other things, the new group that I attended with Darren was the county flood control committee or whatever you want to call it, was held at the Farm Bureau office. There was good attendance from representatives throughout the county. Basically, Stephanie and the consultants went over the first part of the deal that they had showed us at our last meeting, or the meeting before, whichever meeting that was, that they gave us the, presentation on the flood control. And so, this first meeting was mainly bringing everyone up to date of why what's even being talked about. Our next meeting on November 1st, I think it is, will be getting down into the consultants, their presentation of graphs and stuff for showing what needs to be fixed and how much, why it's gonna cost that much, and start getting into that part of it. And, so, I guess Darren and I will be back there on November 1st and see what's presented. I'm not gonna say I'm optimistic that, but there is a lot of money involved in bringing our flood control in this county up to the standards that the state thinks we should be at, and who should pay for it. And as I look at it, the state did a bunch of these, and now they want to hand some of that responsibility off to the county, and but no money involved, and so that was the big problem. Yeah, and so those are the main things, that most of everything else that meetings of different kinds. I did sit in on a hearing that it wasn't well publicized. I don't know just what. There was a congressional hearing on October the 4th at the county supervisor's office on the immigration bill. I got invited to sit in on that. They had 4 congressmen here, 2 of them from over on the coast, one of them being the chairman of the committee in Congress that is dealing with an immigration bill. And they had 4 panels that, different people, some labor, some union labor, some farmers, talked about, and I don't understand the bill, I wasn't real familiar with the bill, but there is definitely Congress is looking at trying to pass an immigration bill that, for ag labor. And that's what the hearing was about.
It should come out in the next couple of days, Carl.
Huh?
The bill should come out in the next couple of days.
Next couple days. I'm sure Christina probably knew more about it going into it than I did. And so, if you wanna add anything to it, that you could.
It's just a combination of the, blue card bill, and they're looking for a more comprehensive strategy to the immigration concern. So, but we don't know specifics. I mean, there's some, we think we know specifics, but until the actual language releases, which is due hopefully tomorrow, but if not, in the next 2 days. But it is something that is definitely very palatable for California, not necessarily palatable to some of the other states, so it's gonna be an uphill battle.
Oh, yeah. Once again, Northern California trying to push it away, the other states don't take the care anymore.
But Zoe Loughran is the leader, she's the one sponsoring the bill. She is an immigration attorney. So she, if anybody knows immigration, she does. She's also a Dem. So, it's supposed to be a bipartisan effort, so we'll see how it all turns out.
Okay. Anything else, Charles?
No, that pretty well covers it.
Okay. I've been to State Board, I've been to Bryant, I didn't make the harvest time in Aqua, just, they can't seem to change it. I don't, it's just really tough to get away. I was glad to hear, and I'm sure you know more about it too, as far as the traction we're getting on the blueprint, is starting to get more and more people are talking about it, so it's getting picked up, which is a good thing, to try and get all of us together and work on the same thing. Because there was comments about it from the Aqua meeting yesterday. That, I'm not sure which speaker it was, I didn't write it down. They made several comments about it, so it's definitely far up in the, Newsom's looking at it, hopefully he's gonna attach it with his water policies and stuff, and we'll get in there direct it more than to the valley and making them understand the importance. So, and there was some discussion about actually another water bond and stuff. I don't know how you all feel about that, but and then the defeat of 559 at this point being carried over to next year and see how that's going to come back. And, not really sure why we thought we had better support and else kind of collapsed on us. Mid-pack will be, bowling's back in. There were discussion on mid-pack as far as, should be, they're saying, the speakers up now, it should be a good, conference.
But it isn't mid-pack anymore, it's region 10 or
Region,
something.
yeah.
Or something.
They still call it mid-pack. And now I can't think of anything else.
Just on that bond issue, you know, I know that they're already talking about a 15 education bond, and so with a big bond like that on the ballot, it's going to be interesting.
Well, the South Valley guys are still trying to figure out how, if they don't get the golf pallets, we don't get it built back and then the signal kicking in, how it's gonna react, so. Everyone's kind of in turmoil trying to figure things out. And then, other than that, remember we won't have a November meeting, we've got the, Bryant meeting, so it's nothing for that. And you guys are going?
And then remind me guys of Madera, like, that county
Tomorrow, yes.
Do we have a quorum tomorrow?
Chuck's still wanting.
Yes.
We'll be here.
It's here tomorrow.
Okay.
We have our side.
Okay, just long as it.
Yeah, no guarantee on
We
that.
have no guarantee on the other side, but we have our side, that's important.
And then next, scheduled meeting for us, for just MID, will be the regular meeting on the 12th, regular meeting on the 17th of December. Other than that, nothing else, we're adjourned. Thank you for attending.